and bring down their self-esteem.
Then I want to tell you this. Then
self-worth.
I be thinking, do he know her from somewhere else and we just don't know they already know each other? Because he didn't call her a bitch like he knew her. But that's how fast the word bitch will fly off of a
How
man's
you
mouth
didn't know
about
the
a
bitch had a
woman.
gun in her
Then they want to say women have low self-esteem. Yeah, because a lot of these men make these women have low self-esteem, just being honest. Because they already come from broken homes and all these, like what we talked about with the parents.
They've already been a million
They already
bitches.
been so broken at home, then they meet you to break them even more.
Do niggas make females insecure?
Yeah. Yes, they do. And then once one guy make them insecure, it's so messed up because every guy after have to suffer.
I get it. The trauma. I
Trauma.
get it. But sometimes, look, you know, you're not supposed to stay a victim. That's why they got therapy and all type of shit. You're supposed to get up eventually.
Yeah, you go to therapy. How about that?
I got that. Come to my house.
You hear me? You hear me
therapy
talking?
you think of.
You hear me?
Come to my
talking?
house. I'm gonna give you my address. I got therapy for you for real, homie. It won't cost you a dime.
Yep, he'll teach you some real stuff. And that's what I like about this show. Words of wisdom from a OG to a little youngster that's gonna be a OG. And you don't even but you know what I do commend about Andre? His age and no children. 31, that's good, and no
See,
kids.
that's why you really don't want to get in a relationship.
I'm like,
You
I
can
said
move
you
around.
I said that. You
Right
did
now,
good.
you should be stacking. You should be
They be
like
pressure-
stacking your money.
they be
and get
pressuring
your own
me, too.
shit.
Look, Andre said they be pressuring me.
too. I promise you.
What, women, huh?
Don't bite me.
Ain't that sad?
Say the
'Cause-
stupidest shit. I'm getting old and I don't want to be, in my 30s,
One thing
late
about me,
30s
I
with
can
a
tell you.
baby. Like, I'm trying to get right first. I ain't worried about none
Yeah,
of that.
now I like that. He's because you got to work on yourself before you can even be
I
with
need my
somebody
closet
else.
to be right
But the
first.
thing about it, though-
because it's over for me thinking about me once the kids.
All
born.
that shit can
Most
sound
men
good, but
should
if
say
you
that.
just walking away from here, you're going to have sex unprotected, you're really biting into it anyway.
Yeah, I feel
And you got to watch who you pick for a baby mama
for
first.
sure.
Woo, preach.
You don't want
Tell
that
'em.
one out there in the street and be like, oh, she's sexy to you to fuck.
Right.
But is that going to be your baby mama? Where's
Right.
she going to have your baby at? Right next to her ass.
Right.
So be careful who you
Yeah.
have a kid by.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Real picky, nigga. I swear to God, I'm not playing.
I feel
I got a lot of motherfuckers in my life, but my baby mamas are more like they're calm. They're like, they ain't no big nothing. I don't want to bump into them at the park every time I turn around.
Yeah, I don't blame you. A lot of
Yeah, so
men
you
don't
gotta
want
be careful. That's
good-
why I tell a lot of my little homies, why'd you have a baby by? Because every story I hear y'all tell when we together after the funeral or whatever, oh, they bitch did this and why'd you have a baby by her? You knew how she was acting before then.
Exactly.
Real shit.
Then they just
Exactly.
hold you by your balls. Me, I always had that mentality. We gonna break up. Oh, nigga, you ain't gonna see the kids. I gonna see the kids. I'm not gonna. Niggas be killing me breaking down the door to see the kids. You're not even trying to see the kids. You're trying to get back with her.
Right.
Ooh,
right,
tell
right.
the truth. A lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
That was real.
That's the
I feel
truth.
you.
Oh, nigga, if it wasn't for my baby, this bitch is pregnant again by somebody else, and you
Still
worried
over
about your
there.
baby.
Still over there looking for her.
And this is a true story. This ain't no. I'm speaking game. This is real motherfucking shit.
Tell me
that
what
I
do you
witnessed.
tell me what do you guys think about when a guy say, I don't want no other men around my baby. Do you think that that's
That's
anything yes, pertaining
That's
to
to the
the
woman. That'll have nothing to do with your kids. Cause my kids been raised by the motherfucker. They doing just fine.
Yeah. See, I like that. That's keeping it real, huh? That's
They grew
real.
up just fine. Cause I didn't raise them niggas like that.
For real,
I
that's
raised
the
my
truth.
kids more than I raised my own kids, but they turned out just fine.
See?
Right.
I didn't want to go over there. What that nigga doing over here?
Yeah.
Nigga, thank you for being here for my kids.
Amen.
All my-
Amen.
Stepdaddies are a key to this world.
Yeah, for sure.
I was
Thank
raised by my stepdad.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
You see me act
Yes.
the fool, that's just me. But if you see me do something kind or take my shoes off my feet and give it to a homeless person, that's my stepdad.
Yeah.
I'm glad
feel
I
you.
got
Me
to
too.
witness that part of you.
Mama told you.
I feel you.
I did it again the other day. See my homie I've been knowing
Yes.
forever, homeless in front of a 7-Eleven on up there on Paris Boulevard. He said, "Damn, OG, them motherfucking Pumas is tight." When I came back out, and it was raining, so when I gave them to him, I walked to my car, my feet was wet as hell.
Glory to God.
Them shoes was when I drove out, he was sitting on the brick wall putting them shoes on. Them shoes meant something to him. They were just
And didn't that
another pair of
make you
shoes
feel
to me.
good though?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
to be able to be a blessing to somebody else less
And I
fortunate.
do it every day. Shit.
And
Even
it-
in my work, I do blessings for people.
Yes, it changes your life. I promise you.
Yeah.
Live
Me,
to give.
And I'm not the new me. I'm the me I was supposed to be.
Amen.
You just gotta go through shit. If you don't go through shit, it ain't gonna happen. Good shit ain't gonna come to you later. You gotta go through some shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's just like a dog. He keep on barking. You whoop his ass. He gonna stop barking.
Eventually, huh?
Yeah.
No, a lot of trial and tribulation has to come before your triumph. That's any situation. You have to go through a lot of shit and a lot of bullshit. You got to go through a lot of no's to get to a yes. You
Ooh,
got to go
yes.
through a lot of trials to get to your main purpose. You have to go through a lot of shit that was never for you to get what's for you. You got to go through a lot
You gotta
of
go through the shit. But if somebody OG can tell you something to avoid some of that shit,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
put your ear on it. Cause that's all I hung around when I was young. I was hanging around my homies' daddies.
Yeah.
Because they was spit some real shit. They done been through it. You can't spit shit if you ain't never been through no shit.
Right, right.
That's what I tell people. You can't have a testimony without a test.
Yeah.
If you ain't never had a test and failed it or passed it, you ain't got a story for
I
God's
just stab my
glory.
head, you be like, oh nigga, I know that. No, you don't know what that shit feel like, my nigga. That shit hurts like a motherfucker. And it makes you evil. You gonna
Yeah, I
just go around and take it out on everybody, you gonna calm the fuck down and just, you gotta chill. You ain't being no punk. You just gotta, sometime in life, you gotta slow the fuck down. Because all
When
you
you
doing
did
is playing
get
in the
stabbed
hands
in
of
the
all
head.
these motherfuckers out here. As soon as your ass drive off, they're
That's
gonna be
like
talking
when
about
I
your
stabbed my
ass.
head.
So I heard you say when you got stabbed in the head. When you got stabbed in the head, what went through your mind at that time? Was you still kind of angry, or was you thinking, "Am I gonna live?" Or were you thinking?
I was thinking about trying to live because as soon as I got stabbed in the head, they had already called the police. So when I turned around, I didn't even know I was bleeding until I put my hands on my head for the police. And then when they seen me was bleeding, the ambulance pulled up, and I didn't want to ride in the ambulance because my sister lived right around the corner. So my main thing was like, it wasn't even revenge because when the police came to the hospital, they said, dude has just got out of prison. If I say he did something to me, he going back to the pen. I had never even been to the pen yet. I was 16. So I knew then not to even be a snitch or nothing like that. Like right now, I can catch that nigga. I see him at all the functions. He's related to my brother, and I can beat the fuck out of his ass. I can't do that because everything is gone, my nigga.
Maturity.
Then I'm gonna be sitting in that motherfucking cell tonight in Riverside County telling this story to
And
niggas
Robert
that
Presley.
wanna hear misery because they miserable as fuck. You ain't being no coward. You being smart as a motherfucker.
Yes. Ain't that
Cause some of it I get into, I don't see their ass out here in the street and shit. Either they see me and they ducking, or we don't even travel in the same circle. Your ass ain't out there doing no landscaping, nigga. I might not see you.
Hello.
'Cause
I
I don't
know
even
that's
think
right.
it's a landscaping
Age
hood where all the
comes maturity.
landscapers hang out at.
Ooh, say it again.
With age comes maturity, like a fine wine. You know the shit that everything doesn't need a reaction. Like my thing is like, would I be fighting? Everything doesn't need a reaction. So I'm just saying that not like that.
Fighting.
So
Y'all
not
hear
like
that?
that.
She
like,
snuck that in. Just
what?
yesterday, she was a younger woman. She's older today.
She's older
She
today.
learned all this shit last night when she was sleeping.
That's
So
why
for real, maturity
everything-
does maturity.
Oh,
come
Just
with
maturity,
age.
everything,
definitely.
just everything
You gotta
doesn't
be-
need a reaction. You don't need to react to everything because some things might have you in jail, or some things you be doing so grimy because you be so mad or heated up or hyped up or so adrenaline flow in the moment. Some things might have you in jail. Some things might not have you in real life hell. Just because you did that shit, you shouldn't have done it so hyped up in the moment. Or
'Cause
if someone says
sometimes-
something to you, you don't always gotta say something back. You don't
And
always gotta
sometimes when
reply.
someone says something to you that you think that you feel your adrenaline start flowing, when the anxiety kick in and you think you're finna hit them or pop off and say something that's disrespectful, you need to take a deep breath, hold it in, inhale, and say, "I will not entertain the devil" in your mind. I will not entertain the devil.
And grab your
Because
bag
once
and
you
leave.
do,
I respond, I don't react.
yes, you just have to walk away sometime. And somebody will say you a coward because you walked away.
But see, like I
But
respond, I don't
sometimes
react
walking
either.
away is
My
living
response
another
is-
day. Because every time you pop off at somebody, you ain't going to have the winning boxing gloves on. Because you don't know if they strapped or if they have a gun or, a knife. They might just stick you like they've been in the penitentiary.
Yeah.
And you'll be thinking, I ain't never been to jail. I didn't know they go for your stomach. I'm thinking they going to try to stab me up in the chest. But no, they're going to try to hit you down in there in your intestines and try to kill you. I've heard men literally say they put feces on a knife and stick somebody with it and to try to
I got
kill
a knife,
them.
I laid in the dog shit, let it sit in the sun and everything. Just stab a nigga.
And see,
To bullets and all type of shit. Right?
Yes.
Stab you with some dog shit? That's miserable.
yeah, so that's scary that people will sit up and think that way. Their minds. That's why I
It's
say.
like what he said a little while ago when he first came up. He said, I know you, but I ain't met you yet. But I
Yeah.
heard you used to extort niggas in the penitentiary and all that. I was crazy. I had lost God, gave up on God, everything. I used to write my mom in the penitentiary and say, I don't even dream no more. Because you're watching your back all the time and all that shit. So I told myself, I'm the skinniest motherfucker in this motherfucker. I'm going to be the ruthless. All I had to do